Hi guys, my name is Kai Valonia. Welcome if you were new to this, welcome back if you've been here before. Today I figured let's just chill, let's have a really nice morning, and let's just sit down and get ready together. Lately I've been doing this thing where I just love to relax in the morning and I just really love to get ready and feel good and ready for the day. So let's do it. Um, I got these new Lily lashes today. They're called It's a Mystery, and I really like them. So I want to create a look around these and incorporate these guys in. I've been actually really good lately. For those of you who have been on the channel for a while, you will probably know and recognize that I own a lot of makeup, and I own a lot of makeup, and I use the same things in my makeup container. I have favorites, I do, but lately I've been really good, and I haven't been buying anything, so I'm really proud of myself. I'm at this point in my life currently where I don't really need all this stuff. And out of the things that I do want, I can buy what I want, right? But it's I'd much rather go on a vacation or go see a show and get an experience. Even I'm like that with clothes where I own so many clothes and it's okay guys, reel it in. I can only own so much and I can only wear so much. Especially at my job. I work a job with a really strict dress code. So at work I can wear the same five outfits. But outside of work, that's when I have fun, you know? I'm just priming right now. I use three different primers. So what I'm currently using is the About Face eyeshadow primer. I just used the Bobbi Brown eye base, which is for underneath the eye, and then I am going with the e.l.f. putty primer. This is not my favorite, and I would not buy this again personally. I really like the Urban Decay one, which is what this one is based off of. I would prefer the Urban over this, in my personal opinion. I don't have a lot planned for today. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real chill. I say that, but I do. Um, I have a therapy appointment later, and then after that, I'm gonna go to the museum with my sister and her boyfriend Matt, and we're gonna hang out there and get coffee, and then later on I'm meeting a friend for coffee. So busy day kind of. I feel like it'll just be one thing after another, which is either my favorite or sometimes I'm oh my god, this is way too much. And that's okay. I don't know what I want to do. And I'm always what does this look like? Yeah, so I want to be fun and artsy because I'm going to the museum. I have to look cool. Okay, I think I have a vision. I think I'm going to do a purple base with a blue liner with the lash. I think that would be really cool. I honestly really love museums. Uh, I feel like I live in a very small town where there's not a lot of third spaces. For those of you who don't know what a third space is basically a hangout. And there's some really cool coffee shops in my area. Those are some of my personal favorite third spaces. But besides that, there's not a ton. So I always go to museums or I'm always at the thrift store and I feel like you just meet the coolest people there. My sister really likes the farmers market. I get the farmers market and I want to spend more time there. It's just not, I don't know. It makes me nervous, which honestly it shouldn't. And I think that says a lot more about me than anything else. I think it's okay to say, hey, I don't understand this thing or I don't get it. And that's why it makes me nervous. It's because I'm uneducated, not that anything's wrong with me. And I don't think that's this bad thing. I think it's okay to say, hey, I just don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to Mass MoCA Museum, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. It's like in the Berkshires. It's pretty close to me. And they do like performances there too. I saw Lake Street Dive there pretty recently, like last year, some point last year. Um and like it's just this really cool venue. The James Turrell is my personal favorite. It's like a light exhibit, and it's like all about how like light looks different, and like it like it's really really cool. The Clark is also around where I live, which is another one of my favorite museums. It's very like contemporary art. They have like this ballerina statue, and she is like my favorite thing in the world. I'll put a picture of her in. But she's just like so elegant, and like we would go on field trips there as like when I was a child. So like for me it just like feels so nostalgic, and I love her cuz she just like she feels so inspiring. And I like that. I love art. I really do. The Norman Rockwell Museum is also kind of close to where I live. It's about like a 40-minute drive, but that's an insane museum. If you've never been, you should definitely add it to your list. It's just like really cool, and like I'm just like so grateful. I'm really grateful to live in a place where like there is so much art, and like I love that. I love art. I just think it's really important to like feel like we can express ourselves. And I think that's what makeup is for me. It's like I love to like sit down and do my makeup and do my hair and like get ready. And like it just makes me feel so much more me. And it makes me feel really like human, you know? And like lately my hair has been like such the perfect length. I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you guys have been around here before, but like I have like Neapolitan hair right now. So it's like blonde, pink, and like my natural color. And I have been digging it so hard. And it's gotten so long. And I like kind of love the length that it is right now. I think next I do kind of want to shave my head. But just because I want to be like, I've done this at least once, not because I think I'd look good. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's too light. It's very like pastel purple right now. I just want a little depth in there. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear today. Ugh, I'm so excited. I literally woke up pretty recently. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. And then I like ate a salad, which is so good. It was like this kale, broccoli, Caesar salad. Ugh. And like that was just like I just feel so good. I'm gonna have such a good day today. That's perfect. I just went in there with like a slightly darker purple and just added like a little bit of depth. I just feel like I really needed that. I love like a lighter pastel, but sometimes I'm like, okay, this is severely washing me out. That's not always a look. It's not the look I ever really want to go for. I don't like to look washed out. It's not really my scene. I have this palette, which is like my favorite thing. I actually got this. I drove to Jersey, and I like had gone for Six Flags. I probably went for like Six Flags Great Adventure. Rest in peace to King Dakar. Um, and I went to the American Dream Mall, which is like in Jersey on the way home for me. And I went to the Morphe stores before they all closed. And I got this water activated liner palette. And I like love it. It's one of my favorites. But I'm like, wow, how times have changed. Scary how like fast and quick everything happens too. It's just like kind of insane. Like we don't think about things and then like, right? It's all fun and games, and then you're employed by a company and they're like, okay guys, just kidding, we're closing everything we've ever done and we're not really telling you. And it's like I think that's the world we live in now, and I think that's really sad. Hell yeah. I actually feel like I've gotten really good with water-based liners. I personally feel like I'm better with like a water activated liner than I am with like a regular eyeliner. Although I actually just got like the Fenty eyeliner, like liquid, and I really like that guy. The tip on it is like really, really thin, so it works really well. In my personal opinion, I like have more hooded eyes, and I like also feel like my eyelids always like I feel like my eyeliner always waters. With that one I have to set it. Otherwise it will smear all over my face. So I literally put a set like I put it on and then I let that dry and then I'll put a setting powder lightly over it and then I'll softly dust that off. But like then it'll stay all day and I'm fine. But like that's like my favorite right now. I am going in with the NARS Light Reflective Foundation. I've literally been using this foundation like nonstop for like years. It's like one of my favorite things. I just like how it's like very minimal coverage, but like she covers. She makes my skin look really good. I'm so excited to go to the museum today. I just went to this museum a couple months ago. So like I don't think anything's changed in terms of exhibits. But like I don't even care. I'm just happy to be there, guys. I'm so happy to be there. Also, like I'm probably gonna go get coffee and I'm just so excited for the day. And when I go back to work tomorrow, I'm so excited. I had a dream about work last night. I don't know if I should admit this, but like I dream about work all the time because I'm low-key workaholic and it's something I'm trying to work on because I'm trying to like spend more time on like me and like what I actually enjoy, which is like this. So I'm trying to get my stuff together. But I do really love what I do for work. And like I had a dream that somebody came in yesterday or like somebody came in to my job in my dream and they were like, you, that they, them. And I like loved it. And I was like, why is this my life? Why is that what I envision all the time? No, and it's like even with like the thrift store and like the museums, it's like those are my third spaces and it's like the amount of just like really cool people you meet is like so awesome. But I've been like really good. I like know I haven't been on the internet for a while, but like I'm really, really excited for 2026. I think 2025 was a really great year for me. I had a lot of moments, but like I am still human and that is okay. And I don't think it's here's the thing. I am not a bad person just because I struggle. I am not a bad person just because I want these things and they don't happen. I am not a bad person just because I like feel like I'm never achieving what I need to achieve. And it's like those are all just goals that I'm setting for myself in my brain. And like it's not fair to myself when I don't meet those expectations to like beat myself up about it. And like I think it's okay to say, hey, these are the things that I did that I'd like to change in the future. Like for me, I'm gonna have a whole podcast episode about this coming out soon. So check out the pod if you're interested. But like for me, I am such a chaser. If I'm romantically interested in you, I am chasing, and that's not a good position to be in. And I've done it multiple times, and it's something I absolutely want to change and work on. I don't want to chase. I want to attract. If we're meant to be together, we will be together. And like I think that's fair. And like I want to be more vulnerable and communicate how I feel. But like then that's kind of it. You know what I mean? Like my whole life I've been like, you will like me. And it's like, I don't need that. I don't want that. I want it to be it's a two-way street, baby. I've just been like, 2025 had a lot of like romantic interest for me. And like, it just kind of made me feel like how I felt with all of my previous partners. And that like was not a good time. So I'm just like really trying to work on all the behaviors to figure out, I'm really trying to get to the root cause. I'm like, why do I act like this? Where does this come from? Because I want to be better and I want to make myself better for the future. That is my end all be all goal personally, is I just want to be a better me in the future. We're currently setting right now. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder in the Blur Pink, I think. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. I want to try the Kimchi powder next. I just got a bunch of their lipsticks, and I really like them. I got them in all these crazy colors for, like, all my shows and stuff. I will say, in my personal opinion, they do schmutz very quickly, but I think for the pigment and, like, the color that they are, it's, like, fine. It's not the end of the world. My base is pretty much always the same every day. I, like, have a very meticulous, I don't know if you guys can tell, I have a pretty meticulous, like, I'm a pretty meticulous person. I think if I don't go step by step, I kind of freak out. And if things get changed for me, I, like, start to tweak. But I'm working on it. We're getting there, guys. We're getting better. Slowly but surely over time. I also, like, low-key don't do my eyebrows. Because I feel like I just have such good eyebrows. But it's, like, fine. I'm really starting to reel it in today. I honestly feel kind of crazy, but it's fine. Like, it's fine. My cat just, like, I was going to sleep for a whole nother hour. And then Kenneth does this thing where he will not let me sleep. He is like, I'm actually going to beat you up until, like, you're ready to play with me. He doesn't even want to play this early. He wants breakfast. He wants me to feed him. He's been trying to wake me up for the last hour, and I held him off for a little bit. And then he's like, you actually will wake me up right now. Or you actually will wake up right now, because I'm hungry. Are any of your cats, like, destructive? Kenneth isn't, like, destructive in, like, a household sense. But, like, he will scream in my face. He will bite me until I wake up. And when that doesn't work, he's going to climb on top of that headboard and then jump on me as I sit in the bed. And honestly, he is a lot like me as a child. And I was never ready for that. I was never prepared. That's literally the one reason I didn't want kids, is because I, like, didn't want anything like me, because I was a menace. I was an absolute menace as a child. And it's always been my nightmare to, like, deal with that. And now I have to. And he's a Leo. I'm like, oh, God. This bronzer, I just want to give a little shout out to. I really love it. It's the Hula Wave. I'm using it in shade Light. And it's literally like it's a mix between a powder and a cream bronzer. And it is just, like, so good. It's, like, my favorite thing right now. My blush combo is honestly one of my favorite things currently, but I feel like we should do our lash first. So we're gonna bust this bad boy open. I'm so excited. I literally just got these yesterday. I was at TJ Maxx and I was like, I'm just browsing, guys. I actually needed toothpaste, and I used the Dr. Bronner's toothpaste, and I buy it at TJ Maxx. These are so gorgina. I also haven't bought a new pair of lashes in, like, literal years. As of late, I've been wearing lashes slightly often. I've worn them, like, once in the last month. But, like, besides that, I haven't worn lashes in, like, literal years. I'm just trimming the lash. What that basically means is I'm, like, making the lash acceptable for my eye shape. So basically, I'm looking at the lash. I know that this goes to this eye. So this is the front facing. This one's going to go on this side. In the package, personally, I always pull it from, like, that side. So it's, like, perfect, not crazy. Nothing's, like, fraying. And then I know for me, I'm just going to clip this, like, last thread. Like, that last section for me is always, like, the longer part. And then I'm literally just going to take the lash and the band, and I'm just going to wiggle her. Basically, what this is doing, in my personal opinion, is, like, stretching it so that when I put it on, it just feels a little bit more flexible. Literally, I'm going to do this and to the other lash as well. And then I'm just going to slather a little bit of glue. And then I'm just going to wait a minute. Once the glue becomes tacky, then I'm going to put it on my eye. And that is my lash tutorial. Yeah. And when I put it on too, I'm going to like make sure that center, like make sure that front part and that back part are really on there. Because that center theoretically could like be all mobile, but I really want to make sure that front part and that lash part are down because then it won't peel. Honestly, while my lashes are drying, let's do our blush combo. This guy is the Morphe Intoxicated in like their Swirl collection. I've literally had this for like, I don't even want to know. Maybe like a year, maybe more. And I just like dabble. Less is more. I do like the outer cheeks and then just like the tip of my nose. This is like my like, it's just my like little tip and trick. I just feel like it makes my face look so good. And like, here's the thing. I was so anti-cream blush for so long. I was like, I don't get it. I don't want it. I'll stick with my powder. And like, now I do this every day. So, how'd that go? That's honestly perfect. Just like me. Hated that. And then this is like my ColourPop blush in Swirl. This is like discontinued. They don't make this anymore. But like, I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on top of that. And they're like my dream combo. It just makes me look so good. And then I'm just wiping away that powder from earlier. God. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I look incredible. Like, my skin just looks great, to be honest. I'm going to spray this down with a little bit of setting spray while my lashes continue to dry, and then I'm going to pop these bad boys on. Hell yeah, guys. Awesome. The lashes are lashing. These things are actually beautiful. I did have to cut one more section. These are just a little bit, like, longer than what I feel like most lashes are. But that was just my personal opinion and experience. They were just really poking me in the eye, so I was like, I gotta cut these. Next, I'm going to go in with the ABH Glow Palette. I'm going to go in with the purple. We're going to stay with the theme. Lately, I've been loving a obnoxious highlighter. I'm like, guys, take me back. What is this? 2016? Hell yeah. And then I'm pretty much done with my makeup. Let's go in the bathroom and let's go do our hair. And then we can pick out a really great outfit. Awesome, guys. I'll see you in there. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my hair today. I'm a sucker for a curl. I love to curl my hair. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together. Styling my hair is honestly, like, pretty easy. Like, I've had long hair. I've had long hair pretty much my entire life up until, like, recently. And, like, having short hair, in my personal opinion, is harder than having long hair. But I think with the thing with long hair is you have this impression that, like, you don't need to style it. Or, like, you don't want to style it. But it's, like, if you style it, A, it looks so much better. And, like, B, with short hair, I'm like, I need to style this. I just did pigtails the other day, but I think I'm going to do pigtails again. Also, little shout out for that wing. I actually look so good right now. I, like, literally can't. Get me away from this mirror, guys. I literally just take, like, a rat tail comb. Honestly, like, my hair is so, like, you guys don't get it. It's so easy. I'm just sectioning. I'm literally just pulling pigtails. Is my hair going to be the most even thing in the world? No. I'm not a hairdresser. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it for laughs and gags, you know? Just clowning around, if you would. Hell yeah. I feel so, honestly, my hair's the perfect length right now because I can do pigtails again. I really missed being able to do pigtails when my hair was like slightly shorter. I know this is like not everyone's favorite, but I love pigtails. I don't know if you guys remember, if you've been on the channel for a while, you probably might, but I had really long hair and I would do like these giant buns on my head and then I would just like fill them with clips and I was like obsessed with that. And I like haven't figured out how to do little buns with this hair yet, but maybe when it gets slightly longer, we can do that again because I'd really like that. Just cute little piggies. And then I'm just gonna like softly curl around. Around the world, around the world. I've been curling my hair all week, so like I don't need to at this point. But if it was like fresh in the week for me, like this was the first time I was curling my hair since I've showered, I will put in this hair pomade. It's technically a hair cream. It's by Lush. It's called Dirty. This is like my dirty little secret. I'll put a little bit just on my fingertips and then I will work it through my entire head. And then once I'm ready to curl, I'll curl it and it'll just help it hold. And it'll help like it hold like for kind of as long as I want until I change it. Usually every day I do a different hairstyle, which is another reason I really love short hair. And like, if you guys like this video, let me know, because like, I'd really like to do more videos of just like getting ready together. Like, I think for me, like feeling good and looking good is so important. And like, I really want to curate an environment where like, that's normal and that's okay. And like, here's the thing. I don't look like your average person. I don't want to be average or normal. I'm very like dopamine core and like I feel like I just kind of have a lot going on and people either love that or they hate that, and it's like I want to create an environment where like that's okay and that's normal, and like I want you guys to feel like you can always be yourself. Cuz I will never come on this channel and pretend to be somebody I'm not. I don't think that's fair for me. I don't think it's fair for you guys, and like I want to have that transparency and honesty with each other. And like, I want you guys to know just how much I like love you. And like, I love doing this. I just went real soft with the curl. Slightly curled everything. I'm then just going to go in with like a little boar brush. And I'm just going to like, squeezing my bangs. I've been curling my hair a lot. So like, my bangs, I just need a shower. My bangs are just a little hard to style at this moment. But I really want like major forehead showing. Does that make sense? Hell yeah. I have all these little flowers. So I'm gonna pull all these from my bags and we're gonna stick these in my hair. Awesome. I'm literally just gonna take these little clips and kind of just like shove them through. My sister always jokes that she hates when I mix patterns like hearts and stars or like flowers and hearts. So like, I don't know, I feel like I want to wear something like really mismatchy to like piss her off. I have these like giant flowers, so I think I'm going to put those like on my pigtails. And I think I'm just going to have these guys kind of like all over. Think kitschy, think annoying. It's always kind of the vibe I'm going for. Obnoxious, I think, is the correct word that most people would use. But it's also just like, it's so cute. Can you deny? I want to buy more. A lot of my micro like clips for my hair do come from Shein. And I can't lie about that. I do place an order like usually like once a year. But like, I don't like that. It's not fun. It's not good. So, but just to be transparent honest. My hair is pretty much done. Let's go in the bedroom. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to wear and then I will show you all. So give me 5 minutes and I will see you all in a minute. Okay, guys, I am officially dressed. I'm officially ready to go. I have on these like white heart fishnets, which I'm obsessed with right now. I have on this just like purple plaid skirt, and then just like this shirt that I got that says hot stuff on it. I have a little necklace, some earrings, and then my hair and my makeup is just done up. I am gonna wear these shoes with this outfit. I know, tragic that there aren't nearly enough gibbets on here, but I love these shoes. They're so obnoxiously big. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have the best day ever today. Thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and just give me a thumbs up. And please leave a comment. It's always really helpful for the channel to see what you guys enjoy. If you like this, I would really like to start making like more like get ready videos with me. I think it's always fun to like sit down and yip yap and just hang. I love you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Mwah.